It's just not fair that a regular person can't run for an office without being attacked by lawyers and lawfare. And it's exactly what's happening to President Trump right now. And the Supreme Court ruled in his favor. And as that is being said, the federal court here in this great state of Florida ruled in mine.
In an interview with St. Augustine's local morning news, St. John's County Commissioner Krista Joseph says she will not be indicted following legal disputes with the Board of County Commissioners. Since November, Joseph has faced public censure and an investigation after making election-related comments during a commission meeting.
My attorney, Brad Russell, called me and said, I'm in a deposition, but I just looked at my email and Judge Schlesinger ruled in your favor. And I just now read the entire report, and I'm basically able to have free speech anywhere, any place, at any time, because I'm a commissioner and I need to inform the public. And this is exactly the type of lawfare that's happening in our county, and it's wrong that they go after people, regular people who want to run for politics or office, and try to keep them down.
The federal judge ruled in Commissioner Joseph's favor, saying the Supreme Court had made it clear that elected officials may speak freely on political topics. This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
The pier right now looks like a dock, but eventually you'll be fishing off the pier again.
Mayor of the city of St. Augustine Beach, Dylan Rumrell, describing the unusual scene of the famous pier full of sand. But where's the water?
It certainly looks odd as the St. Johns County Ocean and Fishing Pier in St. Augustine Beach no longer reaches the ocean. And Mayor Rumrell says it was done on purpose.
What happens is that they put in a tremendous amount of sand, knowing that during the nor'easters and the hurricanes and stuff that we get, in the summertime to fall with the nor'easters, that the beach eventually will work its way back to the pier.
He adds the Beach Nourishment Project actually has a broad impact.
What people have to understand is that it doesn't just help the oceanfront residents, right? I think that's the thing, is people are like, well, it only helps the people who live on the ocean. No, what it helps is it protects both the city of St. Augustine Beach, the county, the city of St. Augustine, and the coastline of really of Florida.
The pier is now closed off to fishing, but it shouldn't be for much longer.
That's the million-dollar question, right? So it may take some time for it to reach the end of the pier, but eventually it will. And, a lot of the pictures that have been, posted online or taken recently is also at the dead low tide.
In the meantime, you can plant your beach umbrella and make sand castles under the St. Johns County Ocean and Fishing Pier. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
We shouldn't be intentionally littering, and we shouldn't be putting wildlife at risk and polluting our environment and our neighborhood.
Continuing her week-long series on new Florida laws, Liz Ryan speaks with Hunter Miller of Oceana.
He talks about one of the many new laws that just went into effect.
It is illegal for someone to intentionally release a balloon into the air. When we release them, they really can wreak havoc on our environment, ocean wildlife. They can kind of blight our neighborhoods and clog storm drains. So they cause all sorts of problems.
Balloons have become a regular part of celebration and fun, but not so much for animals.
The threat really is in either entanglement or ingestion, often cited as sea turtles. Sea turtles are particularly vulnerable to being injured or being killed by balloons because when they're floating in the water, it really does look like sea turtles' favorite foods, jellyfish. So they can ingest that balloon, it can get clogged and trapped in their internal system, and it can be fatal to them.
Another new law cracks down on participants in street takeovers. It increases fines and potential jail time for people who participate in coordinated events with 10 or more vehicles. There's also a law going into effect now just as the political season is in full swing. Attack ads have reached a whole new level of nasty. The disclaimer bill requires political ads that contain images, video, audio, or other digital content created using artificial intelligence to include this disclaimer, created in whole or in part with the use of generative artificial intelligence. This may be helpful in these times when it's hard to tell what's real and what isn't. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's Local Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.